All right, question here. Scenes are where things happen, and you mentioned that the reaction is where the emotional response happens. So, where do I do romance and character backstory? That's a great question. Let's walk through it and why it needs to be done in this order. So, it's like you said, you have the scene, that's where stuff happens. You have the reaction, and that is where the emotional response happens. And it's best if you have characters react in emotionally different ways to show the dynamics and kind of let them play on each other in different ways, show contrasts. There's a third thing that you can have in the story. It's called a transition. You can have short and long transitions. Short looks like they walked until nightfall. Long looks like you show them walking and they're having a conversation along the way, or you show them sitting around the campfire thinking, talking to each other about various things. The transition takes you from the response to the next scene. This is where you do your romance. This is where you do backstory. What does this look like? Main character is trying to stop a dragon. Dragon comes in, kills the town. His family's there. His family dies. His emotional response is, I can't believe I just lost my family. I'm so angry. I'm so sad. Decides, hey, I can either back away or I'm going to go kill the dragon. Says, we're going to get this dragon. Side character says, I'm going to come with you. Going to the transition. They're climbing the mountain to find the person they need to that will help them find the dragon. Side person says, hey, I didn't know you had a sister. Do you not talk about her much because she tried to show you up when you were a child? That's what my sister always did. Main character says, no, I don't talk about my sister because when our father died, she ran away and left me with our sick and grieving mother all by myself, and I had to become the man of the household, and I resent her for that. Suddenly, you learn more about both those characters. The backstory fits there. You have more empathy towards them. Why does it fit there? Well, the side character can't ask the main character about his sister when the dragon is attacking. Doesn't make sense. The conversation can't happen other than the main character saying, I'm busy, dude. Can't happen in the reaction because he's grieving. Says, hey, you didn't tell me about your sister. He's over here like, dude, I'm not going to tell you about my sister right now. I'm angry at this dragon. I want to kill him. It only fits in the transition. If you want to have an in-depth conversation rather than merely cutting it off, if you want to cut it off, you can put it here. You want to reveal it and have them really talk about it, goes in the transition.